Bienvenidos, welcome everybody. We're here with another CranKy Ducklings cast. This is the DreamHack Masters Fall 2020. It's the Latin American qualifiers. I'm Yodaslim here with Light. Light, are you prepared? Are you ready for today?
Mate, this may seem like a dream, but we're here. This is happening, and you got me. I thought you were going for the Spanish intro. You're like,
no. It was a fakie.
It's so good. It's so good. I can't wait. There's a lot happening here in the bracket, and mate, let's just start. Let's go.
All right. We're just gonna get straight into it. Here we are on Eternal Empire. This is how we're gonna start it off. This is the stomping grounds. In the top right-hand corner, we have a purple Zerg player. He is from Chile, I believe, playing for T-Sob Gaming. It is EON.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player. Representing himself, it is Coaguloman? Qualifier. Oh, God. So,
Coaguloman.
Oh, my God.
Coagulo. I don't know what that means.
He's
Coagulo? That means coagulate? I don't know what the hell that means.
Coagulation, man. Yeah.
Coagulation is like the blood coagulating, hardening. When you know what?
The Spanish speakers in the chat, if you guys can help us out with this one, if this is a word in Spanish, we would appreciate it. If you could let us know.
I looked it up, and it does mean, it means clot. I guess same as coagulation.
Oh, okay. The clotting man.
Clot man.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Interesting name. Great. We learned a new word here.
We did. And like since this game is slowly getting underway, you know, we've just got some macro going on, mate. Let's just talk about the bracket a little bit.
Oversaturation here.
Oh, right.
This is real quick weird. Oversaturated, no gas, and he has long distance mining going on also.
He went pool
and a third base.
Yeah,
third base first. Oh, jeez.
He went for a third hatch before gas.
I thought we were gonna have time to talk about the bracket before it got interesting, but this is already weird.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Honestly, because Eon's a pro and his opponent not so much. I think he's just being incredibly greedy. I think he's just.
I mean, honestly, you know what? I don't think about that, but. Knowing the circumstances, I know he knows of CranKy Ducklings and that we were in the lobby. He's like, all right, let's give them what they always ask for. They always want some cheese. They always want some crazy plays, and I'd like to think Eon's doing this one just for us. It's like we requested a song by your favorite artist or something, or a DJ, and they're like, I normally don't take requests, but for you guys, I'll allow it.
Yeah. There was so. Originally, we were going to get into Turkey Dano versus Marea. That's like, to me anyway, that's probably like the biggest first round match. And it was looking good. One, there was another caster who wanted to get into that. But the other one is that I really wanted this one. Like, I went here first. They were just waiting for their opponent because the winner of this goes up against Dastan. And I feel like we got to get into that. I feel like
we cast him a lot. But get used to it. He's really freaking
good. Deal with it. Oh my God.
No, but I mean, he's really good, and I think it's gonna be. I foresee in the future when people are like, "Oh, you guys cast Dastan too much," which I don't think anybody actually says that. But in the future, they're gonna I think in the next two DreamHacks, it's gonna be one of those things where everybody's in the Dastan game, and we're probably gonna have to pass because, like, you know, all the big casters are going to be casting that game.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, of course you guys cast Dastan every game. He's the best.
He's like on that cusp of breaking into greatness. And not just him, like there's a lot of heavy hitters today that like kind of have, to me anyway, have pretty easy runs until like the quarterfinal or like for a couple of rounds. Like
I personally
eggs.
like it. I think that's how it should be. Like, you know,
Yeah.
in all the you know, in a perfect seeding world, that's how it is. And I looked at the bracket today. I was like, this is gonna be hard to pick a game to cast. It's gonna be super interesting
Mm,
because it's gonna be a rare game that one of these pros loses to one of the lesser opponents. But
mm.
once we get to the end of it, it's gonna be heavy hitting for sure.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I was looking at it, and we've got like potentially like a bunch of like, you know, Darkness or Yanji or Dastan and Eric, like all these guys like running into each other. Bearing in mind, only 2 make it out of the whole bracket. That's insane.
Yeah. I feel like there's more people in the NA qualifier and half qualifier. Oh, that got absolutely shut down.
Oof. Yeah, Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Good defense there.
Like,
EON walked in and walked right back out.
normally you have like a single tank up here with 2 tanks. Like that was just, yep. You just can't do anything to that.
Yeah, the double tanks was crazy.
But what else is crazy is that like because of EON's opening, like he's almost got 60 workers. Like he's getting a 4th base already. Like he's just droning up, man. He's like whatever. Like Coagulation, like Coag, man. He's like incredibly defensive, and EON's just taking full advantage of that.
Yep. Look at those tanks. That's menacing.
I know,
But
right?
he's going Hydras. It's interesting. I was like, some mutas would really wreck this.
Yeah, this is I don't know why, but for whatever reason, like Roach Hydra has become like a little bit more popular. I don't know why. It doesn't feel that great, but it's happening.
I feel like it's a Roach opener for defense into Hydra.
Yeah.
And then I guess in theory, if you can keep the Roaches alive, you can get some Ravagers out eventually and get Corrosive Biles, which are very useful.
Yeah.
But I this is, you know, like you said, it's new, so I don't know how it's going to come into play. I'm interested to see, is he going to go, like, what the ratio of Roach to Hydra is, and then what he transitions into from there. Because he just got Roach speed, and now he's getting the Hydra upgrades. Does he go into Lurkers? Does he go, like, Mass Roach with a couple Hydras, Mass Hydra with a couple Roaches? I'm pretty confused here.
Yeah, like I mean, I imagine, especially because he's got the infestation pit on the way, he's just going Roach, Hydra into Lurkers, right?
Yeah.
Which has become a lot more popular against Terran recently. I've yet to try it myself, but like it looks pretty good. Like you see it work sometimes, you see it like just fall in his face other times. It's like, yeah.
I'm sure it'll work here. I'm sure it should work. Yeah. Actually a pretty darn good player.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna reach that maxing out point at any point now. And speaking about EON, like it's pretty cool that we get to cast him here today, because typically he only plays in like NA related tournaments, not too much incentive to Latino.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I feel like we don't see him enough in the LATAM scene. I think we only see him in Battle of the Americas, right? Like every once in a while.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he's there pretty often, but he skips a couple every now and then, I think. But yeah, so we're familiar with him. He's really good. He does take out some good opponents, but I don't think he's ever won a Battle of the Americas. Good pickoff on the tank.
Yeah, nice pickoff. I mean, he completely surrounded and demolished that push out in the middle of the map, and like, we were just kind of talking over it as it was happening. But I mean, you know, EON, he's just doing EON things.
We don't even get to see the transition out of this. It's just straight Hydra Roach.
Oh my
god!
But
I don't think he made any more Roaches. I'm not sure. I think he just made like 10 Roaches in the beginning, and then that was it. And he still has them with this army.
Yep.
Jeez.
EON takes game number 1, and again, like, you know, shout out to Coagulation, man, for Clotman even.
Clotman.
Yeah, for like signing up and playing. Like, there's a lot of like lower tier players who like they just want to participate, they just want to be involved, like, and that's the case with all Latin American events. That's why we love it so much. Shout out to Vortex and Darking, like they're in the bracket as well.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I tend to encourage it as much as possible, because the more people that sign up for a tournament, the better look it is. So yeah, thanks for signing up and playing, even though obviously you're gonna get an impossible opponent to beat, like EON or eventually Eggs or someone else in the bracket. but giving it the old college try. And me personally, if I were signing up for these tournaments, I would just like to get the chance to practice against some pros and maybe even study their builds.
Yeah, definitely. Like, for me anyway, like the ideal situation is like you end up in a mirror match with a pro, because then you can like see.
Yeah, and then you can copy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for when I played Cham in some tournaments back in the day, he'd always turn replays off. So F. So I can never actually. I'd have to hit rewind right as I lost and then just watch that game. I don't know if you can get a replay. I don't know how that works. I'm not fluent in all the StarCraft stuff. But speaking of fluent in StarCraft stuff, this guy in the bottom left-hand corner is pretty fluent, and it appears to be Hydra Roach. I want to see that again. That was a good play. He is from Chile. He's T-Sobs Gaming's EON.
From Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica. Costa Rica, my bad. I just assumed that clan's all Chile.
It's understandable. It's got the flag and everything. Like, yeah. And in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Cloudman. We have representing Peru. It is Coaguloman.
That was funny. As soon as you like, I was like, wait, is he from Chile? Because I know T-Sob has some non-Chile players. I went and looked, and as soon as I saw the flag, I was like, yeah, he's not.
Did you check on stream because I have the flags on? Like,
yeah. You're on stream. So for everybody who knows, I'm not illiterate with flags. I don't have the flags on my screen. Just you guys have it on stream, and Light has it. So got to put that out there for those of you who know me.
We need to eventually get on that,
yeah.
Because I
can I just set that up myself, or what? Or is that a new mod that has to be put in?
You have to put. I can give you the mod. You put it in, and then when I set the flag, you can see the flag that I set. Like you, so
Perfect.
we can. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Wait, what is?
We do have a proxy. Wait,
right?
proxy. This is interesting. I like this.
I've never seen this before.
I don't know why we haven't. Why?
Right?
Well, that just blew my mind. Like, I feel like an ant that's just been going in a straight line, and then someone's like, you can like go left or right, and I'm like, what?
This is such a big brain move. Oh my god!
Proxy barracks not next to each other.
Yeah,
I don't get this move. I don't get that. Why he moved that thing?
So, like he lifted up the left-hand racks. I think because he got scattered immediately, like the drone was attacking it. So he lifted it up to make it look like he gave up? Question mark. But EON, he actually hasn't gone into the main base. I don't know. He's preparing anyway. So it felt like he was trying to fake his opponent out, but it didn't work. So like EON, he's getting spines, he's getting lings. I mean, we'll see.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
There's no way he breaks us. Spine's already done.
This is one of the things where it's like this looks amazing. I want a pro player to try this. Like,
yeah, exactly. This could definitely work. Why do we always build the proxy racks next to each other?
Yeah. Like, all right, we need to call Sinner up. We need to get Sinner on the phone. We need to try
Terran's
this.
in the bracket today. Terran's playing.
We need
to. What?
He's making a factory. Yo, he could contain his opponent, throw down a tech lab, and get a tank.
Yeah, I want to see him put a tech lab on one of those barracks or on the barracks next to the factory.
So he can just float it over. Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my God, Eon's droning up so heavy. This is not the right idea.
Yeah,
not even getting link speed.
He's going right into roaches.
Roach. Oh my God. What comes out first, the roaches or the tank?
I will see. I mean, again, like, is he even going to get a tank? Is he going to do something crazy and get like a Hellion out? Like,
Hellions.
Or start a starport? No. What?
Hellion. What? Hellion. There's a lot of Marines though.
Yeah. What's the plan here? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, he tried to sneak the racks into the main.
That would have been a good one, but oh no. These spines one-shot Marines. Oof. And he just lost half his Marines for free.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, guys. There's a Hellion here.
Don't worry. We got a Hellion as the backbone of the army. He's here.
We're good.
I like the Widowmine though. I like that a lot more than the Hellion.
I like all of this. I just wish it could be executed differently.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the roaches.
Okay.
He's getting a layer and no roaches yet.
I feel
Double
like
gas.
I feel like what we're watching right now is we're seeing Clotman. We're seeing his brain expand slowly but surely. Like he's realizing over the course of this game. Yeah, he's realizing. Oh, I could get a tech lab. Oh, I could throw down a factory. Like he's doing it. He's just getting there.
I wonder what rank he is. I didn't even check.
Oh my god.
Not even gonna be able to get a tank out. If he had a bunker by there, that might be a better hold for him, but...
Right? Like, if the bunker was protecting the production, like, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. And he's slowly bleeding out here. It's crazy to see how easy it is for EON to hold this.
Yeah, especially because we saw EON, he skipped Link speed, he went right into Roaches, and we see that was, like, the right call. Like, Roaches just completely shut this down.
Yeah, and I gotta give it up to... Qualifier. It takes a lot of work, you know. You got to sign up, you got to register, you got to prove your residency, you got to do all these steps in order to actually play in this tournament. Be here early, check in, find your opponent, learn the rules, and then you get matched up against someone like EON round 1 and get absolutely smashed. So props to you for going through with all that.
I would say props to Clotman for doing this in game 2.
Yeah,
like,
also that, yeah, we always talk about that. I'm like, if they're the same or lower MMR, you cheese. You go full on queso.
Exactly.
The most disgusting, cheapest craft queso you could find.
And that's what we had.
And that's what we had. I like the idea. It's kind of like a combination because we've seen the builds where they build 2 racks and then the third rack is a little bit further back, so you don't know it's an all-in. And this was a little bit different variation of that. And then we saw that one build. I forgot who it was, but they built all the tech in the middle. Wild Game.
Yeah.
He built all the tech in the middle of the map. So it was kind of like a mixture of a hidden racks, build your tech in the face of your opponent build.
Yeah. Again, like, this is something that, to me, it looks like he threw together last minute, but, like, has potential.
Something he threw together last minute, but has potential. Yeah. Sounds like everything I do. Story of my life. But that was a fun round number 1.